This is how much you can make investing $1,000 into Frozentomb Finance in 10 days, more than $5,000. So today you will learn everything you need to know about Frozentomb Finance and how they can offer this crazy 6,700% return per year. Make sure to watch until the end to know if Frozentomb Finance is a good project or not. So here's what I will cover. What is Frozentomb Finance? How much you should expect to make? My professional review of this project. Is it a scam? Is it a good investment? Should you invest in this project? AV here, and today I will analyze and rate Frozentomb Finance, a new tomb fork on the Avalanche network, which is also a fork of FTOMB Finance. If you like in-depth reviews of crypto projects, don't hesitate to subscribe. What is Frozentomb Finance? Frozentomb is the second tomb fork by FTOMB Finance, but Frozentomb aims for innovation. Their new algorithm will not use bonds tokens. The rebates will create protocol on liquidity regulating the price of Frozentomb, thus keeping it above peg. So yes is also a fork of FTOMB Finance. It uses an algorithmic token named FTOMB that is pegged to the price of AVAX 1-to-1. That's how it's possible to achieve such a high yield. How much can you make? At the time of recording, you can make from 5 to 18% daily on the farms on Frozentomb Finance. 18% daily is a lot, and as I said, it's over $5,000 in 10 days. If they can keep up this APR, but as you know, it will probably go down quite fast. I will now analyze Frozentomb Finance on 10 different criteria I use to invest in crypto projects. They will be rated on a scale of 1 to 10. Let's get into it. Is the project audited? So on Discord, they say that the audit is not needed as the code is a copy of FTOMB, and they have renounced contracts. At the end, it's not audited, and the code of FTOMB has not been audited yet, but it is in the process. I'm going to give 0 points here, but it's debatable. How do the charts look like? Their main token FTOMB is way above peg at $362, and it should be around $80. Nothing out of the ordinary, but it's not good since it will drop to its peg of 1 AVAX. Their reward token is named FLOT. It lost more than 100% of its value since launch day. Nothing out of the ordinary because people are taking their profits, but still not good. There is little to 0 chance that the token will bounce back. I give them 0 points for this. Is the team anonymous? Yes, and there's no problem with that because they are KYC by AssureDeFi. Here's it says FTOMB, not Frozentomb, but it's the same team behind. Full point here. Do they have a strong community? More than 2,500 followers on Twitter with good engagement. A Spark Toro followers audit looks good. They have over 2,900 members on Discord, over 6.5 million in TVL. As usual, a full point well-deserved. But important to note that they are kind of a fork of 2OM plus 3OM with FTOMB and Frozentomb. They use the same social media accounts for Frozen and Snow. Let's now check the domain name. Frozentomb Finance was registered on Namecheap. Good, it's a reputable domain website on the 4th of February. The remaining infos are masked 0.5 points as always. Is the product unique? Compared to other tomb forks, yes, because it's also a fork of FTOMB Finance. But the point for having a unique product goes to FTOMB, not Frozentomb Finance in my opinion. As a reminder, here's the difference between a tomb fork and FTOMB and Frozen. Their new algorithm will not use bonds. The rebates will create protocol-owned liquidity regulating the price of FTOMB or Frozentomb, thus keeping it above peg. No points here. Is there enough liquidity? Yes, you can easily buy or sell your tokens. Over $1.9 million in liquidity, that is good. Full point. The code analysis. They have a score of 40 out of 100. The ownership is renounced. Really great so far. No tomb forks with the ownership renounced have made a rug. Basically, ownership renounced means the devs can't mint any tokens. Just keep in mind that this is truly great, but it's not 100% rug proof because there's not enough liquidity locked or burned, and this could allow a rug pull. And the creator wallet owns more than 5% of the tokens. Otherwise, the code here is looking good. 0.75 points here. Are there whales that could dump the price of the token? The creator wallet has more than 5.7% of the tokens, and there are 2 whales with more than 1% of the tokens. 3 whales for the token FTOMB, but if you look at the reward token FLOT, they don't have any whales for this token. So yes, there are whales. Anyway, I give 0.25 points for the reward token. The AI prediction. Using thousands of data from crypto projects that launched in the past, our AI predicts that the future of Frozentomb Finance is negative, meaning it does not encourage investing here. But of course, the AI is and will not be 100% correct all the time. Anyway, 0 points for that. Out of 10 points, they scored 4.5. The score is not enough to be considered as a good project, however, they can easily improve. Is it a scam? It's not, but we never know what will happen in the future. But I personally believe that it's a good project even though the score is not so high. That's just my personal opinion. Should you invest here? Frozentomb Finance is a bit different than other tomb forks and is a copy of FTOMB Finance too. So yes, it can be an interesting place to invest in, but with high risk involved as always. They offer great returns, so investing here for a few days can be interesting, but I don't see it as a long-term play. Remember to invest wisely and to take your time to do your own research. Follow my Twitter, the link is in the description. I share crypto threads and some alpha before posting them on YouTube. Please subscribe if you like in-depth crypto reviews, and see you in the next one.